How's everybody? Well, there's two things that we wanted to try to accomplish today, and I was pleased with the way we did both of them. We wanted our players to play to a standard, try to create momentum as we move forward in the season here. I think everybody understands the challenges that we have ahead of us and the importance of, all those games. But second thing is we really wanted to do a good job for the last game that the seniors played here today. I think I kept the ball on offense for 7 minutes or something at the end, so we had a couple defensive players. But I think every senior walk-on, we dressed every player that was eligible for this game and tried to get every senior in the game, and I think we accomplished that. So good best memory for them. And I was really proud of the way we played. Obviously, there's things that we can do better. We got a chance to play a lot of players out there today, which I think that experience is probably, very, very helpful to their development and their growth and to the depth on our team. I don't think that anybody got injured today that is of significance. Andy did not kick because he's got a little bit of a pull, and we just felt like we didn't want to push it. I think he could have kicked today if we'd have pushed the envelope. Bothered him a little bit last week at Mississippi State. Tried to shut him down for a while. Doc thought it would be better if we didn't have to kick him, not to kick him, so we decided not to do that.
Start over here with Michael on the left. The way you guys came out, scored 5 touchdowns the first 5 possessions. How efficient did you think the offense looked early on?
We were good. I think we did a great job. Came out trying to run the ball, and I think we were pretty effective at that. Hit a couple play-action passes. I think Jalen was pretty efficient in what he did, 7 for 7. Calvin made a couple big plays. Great to see him, continue to move up. Obviously, Julio was a great player here and somebody we have a tremendous amount of respect for in terms of the culture of toughness that he left, the receiving core and the way he played here. And for Calvin to move into that arena is pretty special, I think. So thought he had a really good day today. But look, we executed well. Their guys played hard. A lot of compassion for guys that play on those teams, and it's a great opportunity for them to come and play in this kind of arena. And I'm glad our players played to a standard, and I thought we were very efficient in our first 5 drives. We were being efficient in the next one, and we fumbled the ball after we had a completion when Tua went in.
Front row here with Mark.
Just first, what did you see from Dylan Moses out there today, and also how did he look this week building up to this in practice?
Well, I think Dylan's got a lot more confidence. I think this last week was a little much for him, but this week he was better in practice. He had a better understanding. We simplified things a little more. This was a little bit easier preparation from that standpoint, and I think the knowledge and experience that he gained out there today will help his development in the future, and I thought he did a good job today. I know he had quite a few tackles and very active in the game, and that's going to be important for us down the road.
Right with Chandler.
You sent Josh Jacobs back to receive the opening kick. Obviously, he didn't get to run it back, but did you like kind of how you were able to incorporate him into the offense today? You said you wanted to get him involved a lot more in the game plan.
Well, that was our intention. I thought we did a good job of that. I thought he did a good job of responding to it, run and pass. Josh is a good player now that he's healthy. He was really back there because Ruggs was, injured in the last game and a little questionable as to how he would develop and how much he would be able to practice this week. But so we wanted to see how Josh would do. He didn't get an opportunity to return it. But we have a lot of confidence in him being able to do that.
Back here with Tommy.
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned Ridley moving up on the list historically. Just can you kind of tell us what makes him as good as he is, what you've seen, and how he's developed?
Well, the guy's got exceptional quickness, change of direction, ability to come out of a cut. He's got really good hands. He's very competitive. And I think he's gotten more and more patient as a route runner, and I think that's benefited him tremendously. So he's obviously been a very consistent performer for us at that position for a long time, and he's had a great year so far this year.
Two more here, Kerry and Alex.
Coach, in the next man up category, can you talk a little bit about the job Deontay Thompson did for you today?
Deontay did a nice job out there today. He really did. You know, Minka was not able to play, and hopefully Minka will be able to practice this week and we'll be able to get him back. But Deontay did a good job. Hootie did a good job. So we weren't challenged much down the field. They didn't throw the ball down the field hardly at all. So they didn't have many opportunities, but they were in the right place and made the plays they needed to make.
Last two, Alex and then Terry.
Talk about getting the seniors involved. You got a couple big plays. Hootie gets the big interception there for you, and then Cam had one of the late touchdowns. Derek even got involved. What was it like to kind of see some of those guys get some action?
I can't hear one word he's saying.
He asked about the seniors.
Yeah, Hootie.
Speak into your mic.
Hootie had the interception. Cam Sims a touchdown. Several of the seniors came up big, some big plays. Just speaking about what they did for this team today.
Well, this senior class has been phenomenal. I think that's their 51st win, which probably ties some kind of record somewhere in terms of what they've been able to accomplish while they've been here. They won 3 SEC championships. They've been a part of a national championship team. I think that the players that play here really develop a real affinity for the tradition and how special it is to be a part of the program here at the University of Alabama. I know it's something for them to know that 2 or 3 of the guys who were walking down the tunnel to go out for the second half, you know, say, this is the last time I'm going to walk down this tunnel with you. So glad to see them do well. And they played well today. And I think the other guys played well for them, you know, and that was a big motivator. It's almost the old thank you, I owe you. You know, when you thank somebody for something, you really should think that you owe them something. Well, we thank them for their service, but we also owe them for all that they've done, and I want to help them with their future every way that we can.